You're watching The New Music Generator live
with Brewboard, a fiercely independent brewery proud to support independent artists.
You're watching The New Music Generator live. Generating. Initializing.
Stand by.
Cambridgeshire, Norfolk, Suffolk, Essex, Hertfordshire.
New Music Generator.
New Music Generator.
New Music Generator.
But I'm pescatarian now, so I need to get my protein in.
Such a copycat.
Oh, there's no bed in it.
This bit.
Talk to me, girl, tell me everything that you need now.
That you need now.
'Cause I'm hoping that I could change your mind. 'Cause I don't wanna be someone that you call when you're lonely. Oh, I wanna be everything that you want. And I don't wanna be someone that you won't think about when it's late and I'm out of my mind. I think I'm falling for you. Falling for you.
Should I be falling for you?
Falling for you.
Falling for you. I've been trying to tell you what I need. Can't enjoy the moment 'cause of where it might lead. But you're still someone who I could call. We keep on promising that we won't fall. Thinking that we won't.
'Cause I don't wanna be someone that you call when you're lonely. Oh, I wanna be everything that you want.
Wanna be everything that you want.
I don't wanna be someone that you won't think about when it's late and I'm out of my mind. I think I'm falling for you. Falling for you.
Should I be falling for you?
'Cause I don't wanna be someone that you call when you're falling for you. I wanna be everything
massive hostage situation.
Oi, babe.
Hey, girl. Do you want to play the guitar?
Hello, welcome to the New Music Generator. That is Nick Mobin and May Gabriel's new track called Falling For You. And if you're on our YouTube stream, you would have just watched the video with the cute doggy at the end there. Welcome along. It is, the New Music Generator here for 2 hours with the very best music from across East Anglia. My name is Tim Willett. I will be your host for the next couple of hours, and we've got a jam-packed show for you today, filled with lots of music that have been sent in to us through our inbox at newmusicgenerator.com, as it says there on the screen. If you want to get in touch with us, we are also right in the middle of announcing nominations for the NMG Awards as well, so social media is popping off as well as the radio show tonight. If you'd like to get in touch, you can email that email address, inbox@newmusicgenerator.com, or you can also get involved in the YouTube comments. But you have to have liked and subscribed to our YouTube channel in order to be able to have access to that special place. So please do that. We are, I think, 7 off 300 subscribers. So it'd be nice to hit that 300 very soon if we possibly can. We've got some EP tracks from Tiny Vessels, Never Before Heard. We've got a Never Before Heard track from Myopia to play you as well. I'll also be talking to 3 of the guys from Voyage ahead of their album release on Friday and a headline show that goes with it. And so that is what's coming up on the programme. We'll also go through the nominations for the awards as have been announced so far, and we'll throw ahead to this Sunday's episode of Behind the Music, which will be on our YouTube channel on Sunday. Let's get straight into the music then. Brand new from Hollow Waves, Cambridgeshire 4-piece indie band. This track is called Far From Home.
Don't know why you're trying to hide it. Don't wanna put a bet behind it. Cause you know you'll lose, because you've tried it all before. But you'll go for one more, now you're done for. I didn't think that you believed in folklore. I didn't realize that led you to think you gotta sign your name in ink and sell your soul away. Now you're far, far, far away from home. Now you're far, far, far away from home. Never wanna let your guard down. All you wanna do is leave this old town. But there ain't a place that you can go, and time don't stop or slow. Gotta move on. Not a single thing I know you don't want. You're trying to do it on your own. You want a crown and you want a throne to rule it all. Now you're far, far, far away from home. Now you're far, far, far away from home. Now you're far, far, far away from home. You're so far, you're so far, you're so far.
new from Hollow Waves, Far From Home, announced an hour ago as being one of the nominees in a stacked category at the NMG Awards for Best Indie Act in 2026. They're also supporting fellow indie nominees, Tiny Vessels, at their headline show at the Portland Arms in Cambridge next week. This is the New Music Generator, playing you the very best music from emerging artists from across East Anglia, and by that we mean Norfolk, Suffolk, Cambridgeshire, Essex, Hertfordshire and Bedfordshire, and as always we go all over the shop. But we're going to stay in Cambridgeshire for this next act. This is brand new from singer-songwriter Claudia Kate, who I had the pleasure of bumping into at Latitude a weekend or so ago. We were both there to watch Gabby Rivers' headline set. Rising singer-songwriter and alternative pop artist Claudia Kate has released a powerful new single called Hungry. It's a feel-good anthem for the times, produced and co-written with Ellie Dixon, who's one of her best mates from school times, childhood times. It's a bright bottle cry that speaks for a generation of women in 2026 fighting in the battle cry, not bottle cry, of ever-changing beauty standards, pressures surrounding life paths and body autonomy. Hungry is a protest song dressed in noughties nostalgic, with a bright production and gloriously catchy hooks. It is available to stream now, and I believe there is a music video coming with it very soon. This is new from Claudia Kate. It's called Hungry.
Stop telling me when to eat, what to eat, when to brush my teeth. Stop telling me what to be, who to purge and who to keep. Stop telling me what to wear, what to hide and what to share. If I'm alone in the woods, then I'll choose the bear. Oh, look at me grow. I just get bigger and better. The more things I know and unknown. Gonna retreat. If I'm gonna fight, then girls gotta eat. Hey, it really doesn't matter what you look like or your star sign, long as you're not rotten on the inside. Open wide, take a big bite. I'm James with a peach, it's a wild ride. Doesn't matter what the road is, if you notice, there's one hand on the wheel, you can coast it. With your mates in the back, it's a road trip. I was full to the brim, now I'm full. Oh, look at me grow. I just get bigger and better. The more things I know and unknown. Gonna retreat. If I'm gonna fight, then girls gotta eat. I took a bite of the fig tree. My mind is a weapon and she is hungry. Yeah, I took a bite of the fig tree. My mind is a weapon and she is hungry. I took a bite of the concrete. My mind is a weapon and she is hungry. Yeah, I take the path that feeds me. My mind is a weapon. My mind is a weapon. Oh, look at me grow. I just get bigger and better. The more things I know and I know. Gonna retreat. If I'm gonna fight, then girls gotta eat. Girls gotta eat. Girls gotta eat. I take the path that feeds me. My mind is a weapon. My mind is a weapon.
Brand new from Claudia Kate, that available now, the music video to follow. It is called Hungry. All right, we've got a couple of exclusives on the show for you today. The first one comes courtesy of Myopia, who announced last week that they, that's the NMG Awards nomination. Hang on, I can't open Instagram at the moment without one of my own videos playing back at me. Let's put that on mute. Where was I? They announced last week that they are releasing an EP on Friday. And they are also going to be going on a tour again later on this year. The What Happens Next tour takes in London, Southampton, Manchester, Colchester and Norwich between the 19th of September through to the 4th of December. And they are releasing their EP on Friday. One of the tracks has been sent to us in advance, secretly, to be played. And this is Introduced by Elliot from the band.
Elliot.
Hold on, Elliot, we're not ready for you yet. This is Introduced by Elliot from the band.
Hi guys, Elliot from Myopia here. We've got an EP coming out on Friday. 5 tracks, 2 of which are currently unreleased, and we wanted to give you guys one of those tracks as a little sneak peek. We couldn't decide which one to send, so we actually put the decision to our Instagram superfan group, which you can also join if you head over to our Instagram page, and this is the one that they chose. It's called Those Few Summers. Hope you enjoy.
We'll both turn towards hell, but maybe your blaze looking through. The devil told me what to do, and along with his words, he played me this movie with a terrifying name. Sometimes imagination misses the context. I want to be part of these dangerous things that I see. But you're out on your
track is called Those Few Summers. It is by Myopia, and it will feature on their brand new EP that is released on Friday, alongside some other tracks that you may have already heard on this show in the past, including Petal, The Way They Go Down, and Two on the Ground. The EP is called What Happens Next. It's out on Friday, and the band have announced a tour taking in London on the 19th of September, Southampton on the 24th of October, Manchester on the 14th of November, Colchester on the 27th of November, and Norwich on the 4th of December at Voodoo Daddies. Thank you to Ollie, Elliot, and John for offering us that exclusive play of that EP track. Next up is a new track from the Cambridge band The Contrives. The track is called Roach. The band themselves are indie alternative, consisting of Luca on guitar and vocals, Jamie on drums, James on bass. And we have already played their track called Better Plans back in February of this year. This is the second time we have featured the band on the show. This is their new track. It is called Roach.
If only two of me, exactly the same. There'd be no frustration, no one to blame. And if you want rid of me, then I'll go away. Don't really know what to say. So if only two of me, exactly the same. There'd be no frustration, no one to blame. And if you want rid of me, then I'll go away. Don't really know what to say.
exciting up-and-coming young band from Cambridge. That is the Contrives. They also included in the list of nominees for 18 and under that we announced yesterday. I have to tread very carefully at the moment when it comes to the nominations because we're midway through the announcements, and so I can easily trip myself up with what has and what hasn't already been announced. But if you've been following our social media since Monday, 3 different categories each night have been announced. So 3 on Monday, 3 on Tuesday, and there will be 3 tonight, 2 of which have already gone out. There's another one going out at 8 o'clock. Either at the end of this show or in our extra stream, if you're on YouTube, we'll go through all the nominations so far. There will be 3 more categories to be announced tomorrow. That's Thursday, as we're going out live tonight. So if you're listening to this after Thursday, all of the categories will have been revealed. And then there's lots of other things to tell you about, like who's going to be performing at the event, when the tickets go on sale, who the judges are, all that kind of stuff. So plenty of things to be announced across our social media channels at New Music Generator, but an influx of new followers on Instagram. We're also using the TikTok account at the moment to announce these videos as well. So having an influx of followers on TikTok, if you want to go and follow us on there, we're also New Music Generator. This next track comes from George Bone, who was revealed as an introducing one to watch for 2026. His single Note in a Bottle is out on the 13th of August. You've already heard it a few times on this show because he played it live in this studio when he came in as a guest, and he also played it live at Strawberry Fair. He's an Essex-based artist. This is the 4th track from George's debut EP called The Yes Man that's to be released in September. It's produced and mixed by Fionn Connolly, who was a long-listed producer of the year, and mastered by Emily Spetch, whose credits include working for Sony artists. This mournful ballad of what life was planned to be explodes into a kaleidoscope of warmth and longing. There has been early support from Introducing and the New Music Generator, it says here. If you send me a press release and it's got our name on it, then I will instantly be very pleased. Have a listen to this track then. This is George's new track. It's called Note in a Bottle.
Hid a note in a bottle a long time ago. Proud of the letters and answers I wrote. Blue ink like the sea with the pen my mom gave to me. So I waded through water, but my lips toward the glass. But my little arm couldn't throw it that far. It drifted away. Hope that it's read someday. What if the reader wanted to know the stories and reasons behind what I'd thrown? Would I be happy if I was the one who picked up the bottle and read what I'd done? Would I feel guilty or would I feel proud if little old me could see the me now? Now that I'm older, I know what I'd say. Dreaming is fun, but you'll wake up someday. The pen ran out dry, but at least you can say you tried. Now I'm still waiting to hear a reply from the bottle you threw with all our hopes inside. 'Cause growing up shows there's only so long to go. What if the water got into the glass? Blurred all the messages, changed up my past. As soon as you threw it, it was out of our hands. Something that 8-year-old me didn't plan. Oh, would I be happy if I was the one who picked up the bottle and read what I'd done? Would I feel guilty or would I feel proud if little old me could see the me now? See the me now. happy with what I have done. I know it looks different from when I was young. No need to feel guilty, 'cause I'll make me proud by being the version of me I am now.
You're listening to the New Music Generator with Tim Willett.
This week's guests on the New Music Generator are Voyage. We last spoke to them at Christchurch Park in Ipswich as part of Ipswich Music Day. And that was just over a year ago, beginning of July. We spoke to pretty much all of the band at that point, and we are reunited with three of the boys now. We've got Kyle, Ollie and Drew, and they are on because they're going to celebrate the launch of their new album that is being released at the end of this week with a headline show in Colchester, which we'll come to in a little while. Hello.
Hello.
Hiya.
And where are we at the moment? Are we in your studio, Kyle?
We are in Hanford Studio, yes we
Nice,
are. Probably
nice.
the best place to be. Good internet, good sound.
and it's where you spend 99% of your time?
Yep. I might as well live here.
Well, that chair looks very comfortable. I could quite happily go to sleep on that, I think.
It does go all the way down. I mean, watch your legs, boys.
Oh, wow, that is impressive. That's good. Now you're going to tell me, oh no, I was going to say it's broken and it won't come back again. Very good. Very
I'm
good.
back.
Cool. Nice. Well, it's nice to chat to you. I have seen you obviously a few times since the interview that we did, because you played the awards and played a gig or two for me. I don't know if I've actually seen any of you this year though, so let's have a little catch up. We have played a few of your tracks. You have been releasing a few singles earlier on this year, which are going to appear on the album, I'm going to guess. And the rest of the album we're going to get to hear when it's released at the end of the week. And what's it called?
This album is called Boogie in Space.
Boogie in Space. I like that. Remind me where you're at in terms of your releases. Is this the first album you've released as a band, or have you already done one?
No, we did do one. We've done two, actually.
So is this the number 3?
Album number 3.
This is album number 3, yeah.
The first was For the Knowledge of Music, which was more of an EP size, but I mean, we call it our first album.
Yeah.
The second was, I've forgotten the name of that.
Magic Smoke.
Magic Smoke.
Which is where we tried to find the sound that we really wanted to go for. That was kind of a throw around album where we tried to mix in so many different genres into certain songs to then find what people like the most. And I think the top 2 songs that were the favourites was Kiss Goodbye and I Don't Want to Know. Oh, and Technical as well.
Yeah.
So then that was a big one. Drew loves Technical, especially playing it on the keys. But yeah, it was one of those albums where we wanted to find what the people want, so we could then use that to start releasing more music in those genres.
Yeah. Which I think you definitely have done. I mean, those tracks that you mentioned, particularly the first 2, were the 2 that stuck with me when I first was introduced to you, and I remember playing those a lot. And then I've played a lot Carousel, particularly more recently, very similar sort of style to those tracks. And you are quite unique as a band in terms of the music that you play. It is very 70s and 80s themed, which is a nice throwback for a lot of people. And a lot of people do enjoy a throwback, and things from retro and stuff, are all kind of back in fashion again at the moment. So I guess you're continuing to find new audiences in terms of when you're performing live, and those that you do, you go down with very well. And they enjoy that music if they were around at the first time of asking, but also if, like you guys, you weren't around in the 70s and the 80s, you also like that music too.
Yeah, time travelers we are. No, yeah, well, that's the thing with Drew has similar styles that he likes. For you're a big. Who's your one of your? I mean, what's your middle name for a start?
Oh, JK, bit Jamiroquai.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
His middle name is literally JK.
That is a cool
I didn't
middle
believe
name.
he told me. So yeah, you have your like Jamiroquai influences and what you like, and he'll like when it comes to writing a song like for the songs for the album, Drew will say like, oh, why don't we try and make a sound like this, and we'll come up with something quite quickly, and then for some reason we leave it for weeks, sometimes months on end, until I come back in the studio and I've got some free time, and then I'll start to play on it, and then give it a couple of days later and I'm sending it to Drew, going, I've just come up with this. And then I have to pull Ollie in to come and help me with lyrics, because for some reason, with all of our songs, Carousel, all of the ones that have done really, really well, Spotlight as well, Ollie has appeared out of nowhere at 9 o'clock in the morning and just come up with the best chorus for a song and then go, yep, that's me done for the day. If he gets past midday, there's no hope in trying to find lyrics.
When we're trying to do lyrics and it's the afternoon, I sit there for hours, not a single word. If it's 9 a.m., you've got the entire song in like half an hour.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know how that works.
You function at your best in the early part of the day while you're still on full brain power. Yeah.
We all kind of have that good sort of chemistry of, some of us work best in the morning, some of us work best in the afternoon. Like that's normally when Finn, our drummer, wakes up, and then he'll then be putting his input into the song and trying different things. And obviously as well, since we've had Maisie in the band playing the trumpet, there's one of the songs on the album. I might send you a few, Tim, to play.
Please.
Some early releases. One of them, Away With Me. I said to Maisie, do you want to do a trumpet solo? And she said, yeah, I'll do a trumpet solo. And she just comes up with this most insane trumpet piece, and we're all sat here. She's the only one that can hear the track with the headphones on. We're all just sat here like, where did that come from? It was like the most insane thing. And that was at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon after we've had a day of just like tinkering around with different parts of the songs. So yeah, and Carousel again was one that we thought, why don't we try? And it obviously we got inspiration from Ipswich Music Day, which is when we saw you, Tim. We have a few, when it was absolutely chucking it down with rain, as we seem to have that problem with most of our gigs, that it's raining on the day that we do a gig. So kind of like a curse.
Only outdoor gigs. Any time we can see the sky, it's raining.
Yeah, and if we're indoors, it's sweating hot and we can't breathe.
You obviously haven't done many lately. Then can you do a few more so I can use my hose pipe again, please?
yeah. We'll do a few. We'll do a few more outdoor ones.
Thanks.
Yeah, but we've been thinking more recently about different albums, and the Boogie in Space album was us three just again came together and started thinking about different ideas about what we can put in the song and how we can do it. There's a couple in there that I just sat down one day, wrote it in a day, recorded it in a day, then mixed it, and then sent it into the group chat and was like, I've done this, what do you think? And then Drew's come up with a few bits as well, and like I said, Ollie has for lyrics. So we had this chemistry of where we're able to put our input in, but it's at very best. There's no it's very rare that we'll sit there and go, I don't really like that, or don't really like this. We always seem to try and find a way for it to work. And we pretty much wrote Boogie in Space in the space of I think it was a month, like fully, and have everything recorded. And then what we've just been doing is adding little bits and tinkering and trying to work things out, and taking a completely different approach to the way we did the last albums, which was spend absolutely forever on it and then just get so tired of hearing the songs that you just say, we're just going to release it. Whereas this time around, we've really thought about the processes, using orchestrations as well, and using and not just using the funk and disco genre, but taking inspiration from other eras of music and other genres and different band styles and the way that they do their songs and write their songs and things like that, and just come together with it. Because obviously you're a massive Bowie fan, so his lyrical writing is just that of style, but if it's before 12 o'clock, not after.
Let's talk a bit more about style then, and I may have asked you this when I did the interview with you last summer, but where does the inspiration, where does the like of this 70s and 80s disco, funk, kind of almost even ska come from? Is it a little bit of family influence? If Drew's got JK in his middle lane, and I'm guessing then they must like that kind of music from, mind you, they were more sort of early 90s. Where does it come from? Where have you discovered this music, and why has it had such an influence on you and as a band and your writing style?
Well, you go first. I answered this first last year, so you go for this one. I want to hear this actually.
No, weirdly, but neither of my fans are massive. None of my parents are massive like Jamiroquai fans. I've just kind of discovered it myself. You know, I think that's the best thing about 80s and 70s music. It's like it's a bit timeless almost. You can pick it up, and then you can hear where modern kind of pop and like R&B and stuff. You can hear where it all comes from. It's all coming from like 80s synth pop, classic rock. You can, I personally, you can hear all the inspiration coming from it. So you go back and listen. I just think it's next level. You know, you got Elvis. He's one of the best. And then you move into, I don't know, like Sister Sledge. Nile Rodgers. Yeah. Can't get enough of them.
No, yeah, Nile
Rodgers. They're just unbelievable. I think the sound is it's the rhythm, it's the groove. Yeah. Just make you want to move your feet. That's what we're doing. That's why we're called Voyage. It's a journey back in time.
Yes.
To where the music is better. That's what I think, anyway.
TED Talk. Yeah.
Good answer, Drew.
Obviously, yeah. That was.
I know, I'm a bit of a radio connoisseur.
Yeah, obviously, like I said last year, I had my parents had a big influence on the music that I listened to growing up. When I started DJing, I did a lot of family parties, and there was a lot of people that come from different backgrounds and their different families, even just all over the UK, and they would listen to a certain song. So the first time I heard George Benson was "Give Me the Night" by George Benson, and then I thought, well, I really like that song. And then I listened to more of his stuff and thought, that's really good. Oh, we did a collab with this person. Oh, he played a lot of this stuff. And then I started to delve more into soft rock and things like that, and found like Boz Scaggs, and then obviously my favorite band of all time, Toto, and Away With Me, which is on our new album, Boogie in Space, comes out Friday 7th of August. I'll just say it again. It's that Away With Me is that sort of Toto. You know, it's got that swing to it. The bass line keeps everything, like you just said, Drew, in the... I think he called you Gru. It's like what you just said about keeping you in the groove. It just makes you want to dance the entire time. If we wrote the song and we've recorded it and we sit there and start bopping our heads, then we know it's a good one. If we sit there and just go, yeah, it's all right, we probably won't add it to the album. But yeah, that's where it came from me, was really picking it up from other people, where they'd say, oh, have you ever heard this song before? When I was DJing, people would come up and ask for requests, and that's how I started building my track list and knowing what to do for DJing. And I thought, well, when I was DJing, I knew what songs got people up on their feet. Yeah. So if I could do that in a band and do the same thing and write that sort of style of music, and I always believe that just like fashion, music does this sort of circle of life. It comes back round again, a big cycle. And that was proven even with like Stranger Things. And then the Michael Jackson, is it called a biopic? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone knows what you're talking about.
Yeah. That came around, then everyone starts, listening to loads of Michael Jackson stuff again. And even though you were listening to that when you was a child, and then you hear other people do it, and you hear the generation after us listening to it, and you think, well, this has a potential to come back round again. And there's more bands that are doing it, like the High Points and High Fade. They're merging all these different genres, and like even another person on NMG, Mulholland Jive, love the stuff that they do. It really does. And obviously it shocked as well when he was playing that part on the piano. He was playing Kiss Goodbye. We've never seen anyone do that before with our own music, so that was quite like, you sit there and go, oh, someone's worked it out. So yeah, that's pretty much where I get it from, and it's come for me. And I'll let Ollie talk now.
Yeah, my taste for this music came from my parents playing it in the kitchen while they were cooking.
Nice.
When I was a child. So I learned all these songs. I've always had a knack for music, so it's been rooted in there. And then through secondary school, that sort of age, I forgot it all. Stopped listening to it, didn't care. Met Kyle, heard about the band, picked up bass. A couple months later, got invited to the band. Oh, I'll start listening to this music again. I know this song, I know that song, I know this song, I know this song. I know all of these songs already, but I had no idea that I knew them. And I've rediscovered that it is my taste in music somehow. And it's always been around that area. I think I lean more towards the soul kind of area, with Nina Simone, you were saying George Benson.
Yeah.
All of that stuff I can't get enough of.
Nice.
But it's really come out of nowhere somehow. I don't know how I managed to forget all of it and then remember it.
I think you can sometimes be surprised of how much stuff you take in subconsciously as a young person, and then kind of later on when you're exposed to it again, it comes back and you think, oh, I've heard that before. I've heard it on the radio or heard it in the car or whatever. It's great. Well, I'm glad that the three of you and the rest of the band, the wider band, found each other and worked with each other, because it is producing some great music. You mentioned the lineup. As I say, it has changed slightly in the last year or so. So just talk us through the rest of the band, the ones that are not here, and what their roles are now.
Yeah. So we had, I think it was the beginning of the year or a couple of months ago, Tom departed from the band. Didn't feel like it was he had a change in his music taste, basically. And he didn't have the same love for the music as he did in the beginning, which I can 100% respect that. We've all had that sort of, point in terms of music going, oh, I don't really want to do this sort of stuff anymore. I mean, when we first started, me and Finn wrote Hot Stuff and Summer Dream. As much as we now can't stand playing it live, even though people ask us, that was more of that glam rock sort of Kiss sort of style of music. And then I realised when we were doing it, after we did it, I was like, oh, actually, I'm not really feeling that sort of genre of music anymore. So I understand where he's come from that. And then not long after we spoke at Ipswich Music Day, we did a local summer festival fair in Wicks, and Maisie was there playing in her brass band. And through a family friend connection, found out that we knew her dad, and her dad was like, well, you can talk to my daughter. She plays trumpet. Got Maisie in the band. Maisie completely changed the dynamic of how we recorded things, how we played live, because we had to bring it down in certain sections so that when she played the trumpet, it was really coming through. And that completely changed it. Matt is still at uni. He's on a placement this year, so we haven't seen him all summer. We did try and get a gig the later part of June, but we ran out of time, unfortunately. So Matt's still around. He's still right. I mean, What Does Love Feel Like? That was him playing the keys and the synth solo in that song. So when it comes to playing that one live, me and Drew are having great difficulty with that because we're not like Matt the Wizard, playing two keyboards at the same time. Yeah, and then also we had Nigel, who is Finn's granddad. We played a gig with his band, and he was playing percussion with us just for fun, and we realized how much we actually loved it, and we thought, why don't you join us for a couple more gigs? And then he did, and we did more, and then more, and then more, and then to the point where now we said, I'll just be in the band, because it adds so much, and we can do, like, it comes down to like a congo solo. So having percussion is such a massive part of, a song or being in a band, because it fills all those empty spaces.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're still happy. We're still writing music. We have got plans for another album coming out, which is after the Boogie in Space album in the later part of this year, called A Goodbye to Bad Decisions, which is reggae, ska, and a bit of dub, I guess you'd say. But Boogie in Space is the focus right now, Kyle. So let's not deter from the fact that
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, let's just not try and forget that you've got to finish writing another album. So, yeah, but we're all having different ways of how we're playing our instruments now and how we've grown together as a band over the last 3 years. Yeah, and we're still doing the same thing, but just changing it ever so slightly. And those little differences do make a massive difference in the long run. Like having a trumpet player live and having percussion live, it changes the whole dynamic of the sound. And it really brings into vision. The original plan I had was a soundscape. It was just a big, massive sound coming from one stage, and it just all comes together perfectly. But it's very difficult to conduct that, let's say. There's a lot of parts to take into consideration.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so this gig that you've got, which is going to be on Friday as this goes out, so in a couple of days' time from when this first goes out, it's at the Three Wise Monkeys in Colchester. What can we expect? People who are coming along, are you going to do the album in full, or are you going to do some of your other favourites as well? What are we going to hear?
You're going to hear, because we've got to stick our covers in there, because we love playing our covers. We're not just doing a full night original music. So we have got our covers in there, just in case there are people there that want to be there for that side of things, and we'll just slip a few of our songs in there at the same time. We've got the Boogie in Space album, but unfortunately, because we haven't got Matt with us, it means there is a few songs that we actually unless we did it with a backing, which would mean even more work. Because we haven't got Matt, it's a lot harder for us to actually get the sound to be exactly right. Not just that, but to play in general. Because I mean, there's one of the songs has got 3 keyboard parts in it, which would take up me, Drew, and Matt at the same time. But we haven't got Matt, so it's quite hard. But we are doing some from the album. I think we're only missing out about 2. I think 2 or 3 from the album.
I think we're playing 4 or 5 from the new album. So still a good chunk of them. We'll probably play the rest of them on the night as well, to be fair. Yeah. When we're switching between us and Dan Sutton, who's supporting us.
Yes.
Many thanks to him. He's incredible.
I was going to say, can you not get him in and play? He's a whiz on the piano. Teach him some parts. Can he not do 2 pianos at once?
Yeah, well, he did. Dan did mention to me about doing a duet song with the band and him, but we thought to ourselves, we're struggling for rehearsal time ourselves, trying to get it all in, and I feel like I'd rather it we'd be comfortable doing our separate sets until I have to then try and, you know, get Dan on board at the same time when he's already trying to worry about what he's going to be playing live.
Yeah.
So we've really tried to do the best we can with who we've got for this gig, and we're making it work. We're making it work, but we are missing a 2 or 3 off the album. Unfortunately, there isn't much we can do about that. But it's still a great night. You'll hear hear some of our classics as well. Someone actually specifically requested when we posted the gig online to play Kiss Goodbye. So we're playing Kiss Goodbye. Yeah, and as well, like having someone else join the band as well. Like just recently, how did I forget this? Obviously, after Tom left, we had to find ourselves a new guitarist, and we found Will. And Will is playing Kiss Goodbye with us, and obviously we're having to also teach at the same time doing this gig. We're also having to teach Will the original songs as well.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of work in the process of me sitting down, writing the tabs out and things like that, because there are a few songs on the album where I have solely written them myself. But that's only because I've had the time and everyone else has been really, really busy, and we've wanted to get the album done and out so quick. So we've just had to do with, I've had to do with what I could really. Yeah, so it's going to be really good. Like I said, we're going to play a few of our old ones as well, and some covers as well that people are going to know. Yeah, it should be really good. We did it last year at Freewise, and we had a really good turnout for that. We did that with a local band called Madison. And then obviously I've been working with Dan in the studio, writing a few songs together and doing some production work with him. So I said, do you want to come and support us at Freewise Monkeys? He said yes. And I said, but on one occasion you must play Tiny Dancer, because obviously Elton is his favourite, and I think, you know, when he plays Tiny Dancer, it's absolutely perfect. So that's all I've said. On one condition, as long as you play that. Okay. And he said, yeah, I will. So,
well, the new track that he's sent us, I don't know if it's out yet, that I know that you worked on it with him, is very, very Elton John as well. So
yeah,
can definitely tell that that's one of his inspirations. Cool.
Yes.
Timings and ticket details, where people can get tickets from?
Yes, of course. Well, if you there's online, you can go to Tickets Candy. And you can find Voyage on there, Freewise Monkeys Colchester, or Freewise Monkeys Colchester's website, or you can go on to Exhibit Voyage, which is our Instagram, and head into our bio, and you can get the tickets from there as well. It's £7.50. The doors open at 7:30, and it's Friday the 7th of August, so this Friday coming. And yeah, it's going to be a blast. We're going to be playing some songs from our album. We had a great time last year, and I'm sure we're going to have a great time again this year.
Brilliant. And we'll play a track from Boogie in Space, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go for it.
Let's do that.
N-G. give it a little bit.
Taken from the album Boogie in Space, out on Friday. Let's give it a little bit from Voyage. Thank you to Kyle, to Drew, to Ollie for spending some time chatting to us. Nice to see them. Plenty more still to come. This is the New Music Generator. We'll be right back.
G.
Band who crossed the county divides, formed in Ipswich, now based in Norwich. That's the Bungees and Lost Living Soul.
You're You're listening to the New Music Generator with Tim Willett.
This next track comes courtesy of Sakara. She says, "Hi NMG, excited to say my new single Playground is all finished. This one means a lot to me, and although it feels like a mood shift from This Is Reality and Sunflower, her previous releases, I think it's all part of the same story of building a life that works for me. If Sunflower's a daydream about spending more of that life with people who make me happy, Playground is the flip side, written at a moment when I was tired of playing somebody else's emotional games and decided to say that I'd had enough. Playground isn't all sunshine and flowers, but I still managed to have fun with it. Running through the background, you may have just spotted a distorted recording of my cat's purr. They might not get involved in the human drama, but they're always sat somewhere watching it unfold. So I love that I could borrow Maxie's voice for this track. So this track features a sample from Sakara's cat. Produced and mixed, as always, with Francis Botcherby from Parliament of Wolves, mastered by Katie Tavini, she says, who did a lovely job of bringing it all to life. The release is set for September. I'm ironing out some things at the moment, but I couldn't wait for you to hear it. So this is not available to stream yet, but Sakara has sent this through. I also know from speaking to Jake Day today that Sakara is going to be going to the studio with Jake this weekend as part of her NMG Awards prize. So a couple of weeks ago we played you the Blue Cinema track that they produced with Jake for his prize from 2024's NMG Awards, and Sakara is going in the studio this weekend to use her prize from 2025, and pleased to say Jake has confirmed that he's happy to give the same prize again for this year's event, so we'll see who wins that. This is Sakara and Playground.
You call me a baby, but you didn't make me. You didn't make me who I am. This is just a game that nobody wins. Playground full of feelings. Here I would call every time I fall, but I don't think you know anything at all. I thought you would save me, I thought you would make me okay. You call me your baby, but you didn't make me who I am today. This is just a song I couldn't learn to sing. Why did you tune your own heartstrings? Why would you do that? Here we are again, counting up to 10. Take a breath, tell me how I'm failing. I thought you would save me, I thought you would make me okay. You call me your baby, but you didn't make me who I am today. I won't let this break me, I won't let this make me that cliche. I feel like a baby, but you cannot make me play that game. Here I will call every time I fall, but I don't think you know me anymore. I thought you would save me, I thought you would make me okay. You call me your baby, but you didn't make me who I am today. I thought you would save me, I thought you would make me okay. You call me your baby, but you didn't make me who I am today. This is just a game that nobody wins. Playground full of broken things.
That is Sakara and Playground. I would describe that song as being a little bit moody. It's a little bit angsty. Whereas, particularly This Is Reality from Sakara is very sunshine and flowers. That's a good way of describing it. It's very happy, upbeat, smiley one. This is a bit sort of, if she was in a grumpy sort of Aggie teenage time, that would be the kind of music that she come up with. She's a little bit older than the teenager, not that much older, but that's how I describe that. Sakara, and the track is going to be out at some point soon. Maxie the cat will let us know when it's going to be released, and that song is called Playground. This next song is from Jennifer Ness, who is a singer-songwriter and pianist, crafting emotionally rich melodic piano-led songs that explore love, loss, family, and the passing of time with striking honesty. We've played a number of her songs since first being introduced to her on the show back in April. She's on the way to releasing her debut album that's due for release around October time. I think we've played 3 tracks from Jennifer so far, and we're about to play a 4th. And if you are watching on YouTube, then you can enjoy the music video to this. This is called I'm Alive.
It started as a slow burn, an ember in the dark. Never thought it would be my turn to grow a flame from a spark. Long ago I remember a wise woman said, you gotta chase your dreams, girl, 'cause you're a long time dead. And now I know I'm alive. Remember when you told me you hated getting old? You stood there in my kitchen and said your hands were always cold. It broke my heart in pieces, watching time take you away. So I made myself a promise I'd never waste another day. And now I'm alive. I'm alive. Losing you reminded me how fast this life can end. One day you're standing next to me, the next you lose a friend. It started as a slow burn, an ember in the dark. Maybe it was your leaving that finally lit the spark. I'll follow your footsteps, keep your flame alive. Our love is never ending, even after goodbye. And now I know I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive.
Jennifer Ness and I'm Alive. Thank you to her for sending that through and letting us know that she had a music video for it. As we are now visualised, we can play music videos and love to do so. So if you do have a new release, please send us the audio version, but also please let us know when there is a video and we'll happily play it. There will be a new category at this year's NMG Awards for Video of the Year. I'm just working through in my head how that's going to work, but I'll give you some more details on that once I've sorted that all out. So that will be another category alongside all the other categories. So we've announced now 9 categories. There are 12 in total that we'll be announcing nominees for, but there's also the Breakout and Breakthrough Artist of the Year category. There's also the Producer of the Year, the Venue of the Year, and the Small Festival of the Year categories too, as well as the Video of the Year. So plenty of awards and plenty of prizes to be given out at the NMG Awards that are going to be this September, the 11th of September, Friday night, held at the Apex in Bury St Edmunds. Did have a message from somebody today to say they tried to buy tickets. Tickets are actually going to go on sale this Friday. So if you're listening to this or watching this after Friday, then tickets are available. Friday morning at 10 a.m. will be when they go on sale. If you are an artist that's nominated, you'll get an email with all the details of what you need to do next and also information on tickets, because you will get a discounted ticket, and you can also sit, obviously, with all the other nominated artists in the special area of the auditorium. I'll say the special area, the tables downstairs on the floor. But if you want to come along, if you are a music fan, you've got no association with anybody, you just want to come along and watch, or you are a family member, friend or whatever of any of the bands, or you're a band that's not nominated and want to come along and see what it's all about, then there are general tickets available in the balconies of the venue, and they will also go on sale on Friday. We will go through all of the nominations on our extra YouTube stream. So if you are on YouTube with us on this Wednesday evening as this show premieres, then stay tuned. We'll go through all of those in a little while's time. Also on the extra stream, I think we'll probably end up playing the other track that we're not going to play now from Tiny Vessels. Tiny Vessels are releasing their much anticipated EP called Levels, which is going to be out on the 7th of August. That is Friday. They are also playing a headline show at the Portland Arms, I mentioned it earlier on, which is next week, supported by Hollow Waves. We've played Communication to death. We've also played Torn, and we've played Fix It Up on the show. They are the 3 tracks we played already. We're going to play you a track called Stone Cold, which I think from the order of the email that I've been sent is track 2 on the EP. And along with Communication, Fix It Up, and the other track we're not going to play at the moment called Car Park have been produced by Greg Allsop of Tokyo Police Club. Track 3, Torn, which we played previously, was produced by Mike Juice from Lower Than Atlantis. Tiny Vessels are really a band on the up. Very impressed with everything that they're doing at the moment. Their live set at Strawberry Fair was very polished indeed. Looking forward to being able to see them live again at some point. Let's bring you this track then. This is an EP exclusive from Levels. This is called Stone Cold.
Just
That is another track that will feature on the EP Levels from Tiny Vessels when it is released on the 7th of August. This is the New Music Generator. Hello, if you just found us, we're here every week for 2 hours playing you the best in emerging music from grassroots artists from across East Anglia. So if you are a singer-songwriter, a band or a producer producing original music and you are from East Anglia, and by that I mean from Norfolk, Suffolk, Essex, Cambridgeshire, Hertfordshire or Bedfordshire, please get in touch, please spread the word, please go and follow us on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and TikTok and all the channels. We'd love to hear from you. This show goes out across Suffolk on the radio on a Wednesday night. It goes out live on YouTube on a Wednesday night. We're also going out across Norwich on a Thursday, and also available on Spotify and wherever you get your podcasts from in audio and video format. So there's no excuse not to listen to the show or watch the show, quite frankly. Thank you, however you're consuming this program, for being there. Much appreciate you. This next track is a new band to the show. They are called Shade of Envy, and it's Oliver from the band who sent through this track. They are an Essex-based band formed in 2024. They've played around East Anglia at venues like the Chinneries, the Three Wise Monkeys, and Leo's Red Lion, and also Hotbox. They mash up influences from metal, hard rock, alternative and punk, offering a dynamic sound that refuses to stick to genre conventions. The track they've sent is called Sucker. It's about feeling stuck in a 9-to-5 existence and unable to escape, and how the corporate world and society are constantly in control of your life choices. Thank you for getting in touch, Oliver. A new band to our playlist from Essex. This is Sucker.
The one
feel the use of the word sucker is underused these days. Hey, sucker. That is Sucker from Shade of Envy from Essex. Thank you for getting in touch with us. Hello to Rob, who's listening on the radio while he's driving. He was asking about Tiny Vessels and the track we played, so I've put him right because he didn't quite hear the band name. I recommend go and check out that EP, Rob, when it's out on Friday. We played a lot of Tiny Vessel stuff on the show over the last year or so. They are one of the artists nominated for Indie at the awards this year, and also we are using Communication as an instrumental track. There's 6 different instrumentals tracks that I've picked from the NMG playlist from the last year. Let me see if I can remember them all. Communication by Tiny Vessels is one of them. Dissonance from Pink Serene. Kinless and Motion Blur, really good dance track. What else have we got on there? Grace Calver's new shirt is on there. Myopia, one of the Myopia tracks is on there. Can't remember which one it is now. And the other one's going to escape me. Can't remember what the other one is. Anyway, if you are paying attention to the videos that we are putting out, then you will be able to surreptitiously be able to work out what those tracks are. And those tracks will be used in all of the video footage that we put out to do with the awards over the course of the season. It doesn't give anybody any advantage, doesn't mean they're going to win something. It just means that those tracks, particularly I thought, were... Oh, there's a Voyage track in there, that's the other one. It just means that I think they're good as instrumentals and they sound good to videos, and I think they do. So props to those artists, and also props to Connor, our visual creative man, for producing all of those videos. Nice comment in the chat. Hello to Alex of The Thieving Dead, who's waiting very patiently for his track to play. It is on its way in 1 track's time. He says, and this is his words, not mine, because I don't want to start beef. I did see Matt Plum from Introducing Cambridgeshire and Essex at the Folk Festival and Latitude, actually, 2 weeks in a row. And he's a lovely chap. With the decline of Introducing, is there ever a future where the New Music Generator becomes the New Music Network and you service the nation as a whole? Who knows? Been doing this for 15 years. Will the BBC's cutbacks eventually mean that Introducing will disappear? Who knows? But what I will say on that is that there are some plans to expand NMG, and there might be an announcement about that next month. But I'm not going to tell you any more details. I'll just leave that little carrot there. Right, let's play you this from Kissed by Vultures. It's the first time we played something from the band in 2026. We last played them on the show in December, when we played their song called All Stand for the Judge. This is a new one from them. It is called Miss You.
Miss
up guilt to the grave. I'm so sorry now. Never meant to let you down, and I'll take this bottled up guilt to the grave. So sorry now. I wasn't there, I wasn't around, and I'll take this bottled up guilt to the grave. I'm so sorry now. I never meant to let you down, and I'll take this bottled up guilt to the grave.
This is called Miss You. It's by Kissed by Vultures, who are from Kings Lynn in Norfolk. And you are listening to the New Music Generator. We're here for another 25 minutes. This next track comes from The Thieving Dead, who we last played on the show in early July. They are a band made up of Alex from formerly of Elephant Takedown and Microraptor, and Will from Vicious Mauritius. And this is the second track they've sent. We're back. We said you wouldn't be waiting long, to be fair. It was a week between when they sent the first track and the second track. Excuse me. We said you would be waiting long. Usually we wouldn't expect to submit 2 songs so quickly. But with the recent heat, we'd be remiss if we didn't tell you about how we spent it. In Death Valley, there is a resort for the undead, and it was almost as hot as the UK. This one's about our zombie vacation. Please enjoy. P.S. This is expected to be a studio-only band since the term live music doesn't really match the aesthetic. So you'll only hear these guys in recorded form. You'll never see them grace a stage. This is called Hot Ghoul Summer.
These days. I'm not tipping.
Hot Ghoul Summer from the Thieving Dead. Now, on Sunday evening, we will be premiering the 6th and final episode in the current series of Alex Elbro's series called Behind the Music. It is an interview-based series, long-form interview where she sits down and chats with musicians and people from the local music scene. Previous episodes include the likes of Josh Robbins from Lost Robbins, Gabby Rivers, Melody Coles, Jake Day and Luke James Williams. There is a second series that we've just started filming that will be broadcast in October, but the 6th and final episode of the first series is going out this weekend on Sunday at 8 o'clock on our YouTube channel, and also available as a podcast both in audio and video form once that has been broadcast. This week's guest subject is Vicky Jones from Fred's House. And we're going to play you a track from Fred's House in just a second. But first, we're going to play you a little clip of the interview that Alex did with Vicky, which you'll be able to see on our social media channels over the next few days as we drip feed a little bit of content from each of the shows just to promote it. Here is Vicky talking to Alex about the band and about some of the changes they had at the time and how they've been moving on, or how they did move on since then.
I just had a block.
Yeah.
Because we'd always written songs together, so I was just like, and I didn't even know what was going to be happening with the band. I was like, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. But we had gigs in the diary, so we just carried on ploughing ahead. And I don't think we could have done that without the people that we had around us, because you know, Griff's brother, Gavin, he's still one of my best friends. He's an amazing person, and he was never taking sides.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Similarly with Lachlan and Paul, you know, such a great little group. And when Griff announced that he was going to leave the band, we were like, okay, well, this maybe feels the time to call it a day. We were all in the car together. I remember that journey so well. It's like, okay, oh my God, is the band going to finish?
What's happening now? Yeah.
And then we all sat there for a little bit. And I remember Lachlan was sat in the front and I was sat in the back with Gav. And no, Gav was driving. I was sat in the back with Paul. Lockie goes, well, if you're going to carry on doing stuff, Vicky, I'd still like to play with you. If you're writing songs or you wanted to do something, I'd still like to play. And I was like, thank you, Lockie, that's really nice. And Gav goes, yeah, I mean, I just like to get out on the weekend. Honestly, I love playing live. Like, why would we?
I mean, he's another person
not
that's
do
in
that.
about 100 bands.
Oh my God. And then Paul goes, am I allowed to swear? Paul goes, oh, sake. All right, I'm in too then. That was that. We're like, right, we're carrying on. And that was that conversation.
Yeah, and
it was like funny.
Yeah, never
and we
in
just all
doubt.
started pissing ourselves because the band finished for about 2 minutes.
Yeah. Because I mean, it could have been that you said you reformed and like, oh, we're having a different name change. There's even bands that don't.
We thought about
break up
doing
and
that.
Then you think you've got all that momentum. That's the other thing, which is hard. And brand and everybody knows who you are.
Yeah, I mean, we should have changed the name really because it's a bit weird, isn't it? But
well, no, because now I think people know you as the band you are now.
Yeah,
because
and that's what that's why we didn't.
Yeah, I think after a while, okay, things, and you know, Griff's got a different band now in his own right, and then you know, you play gigs together now, and it's all, you know, much more resolved now, should we say?
Yeah.
And the lines are clearer cut, aren't they?
It is. Yeah, we've got our own lives, but we're still friends, still able to do the odd gig together. Like,
yeah.
You know, I wish them well, and vice versa. So.
Yeah.
Find out what the swear word was on Sunday.
There's a world outside your window, a little different to the one that you know. Everything is slowly changing. It's okay to feel afraid. So dry your eyes, wipe off your mascara. Let the rain run off your shoulders. Take a deep breath, take a moment, grab your keys, let's go. When we're driving in your car,
must have played that on the show, but it's probably such a long time ago I don't really remember. It's been such a long time since Fred's House released any new music. You have to tune into the show on Sunday to find out if there's any prospect of any more new music in the future from the band. That's Behind the Music on Sunday from 8 o'clock. The full back catalogue of episodes are available on our YouTube channel underneath the Behind the Music playlist and on our podcast feed, and we'll be announcing the guest lineup for Series 2 at some point. A few more tracks to squeeze in before we go. This is from Harry Quinn, who's a guitar-centric singer, songwriter and producer, mainly influenced by pop, soul, funk and jazz. He began releasing self-produced music in 2022 out of his home studio in mid-Norfolk with his second album called Code Words. All 10 songs from his third album, Sketches, have been played on Introducing in Norfolk and Suffolk. This is the first submission from Harry to us. It's called You Don't Have to Justify.
Stop wondering, stop worrying, start hurrying, don't sigh. Their argument, no sense of man, they're building it on a lie. You don't have to justify. So eloquent through thin and thick, don't bury it, it's your why. Don't linger on unless you want a sad song sometime, and you won't have to justify. There isn't a right reason to, no one to confide in, only you. 'Cause you can pop anyone else's thought balloon if you really want to, and you don't have to justify that too. Let's laugh a bit. No heavy lifting, encouraging. I don't mind. You don't have to justify.
You Don't Have to Justify from Harry Quinn. Nice tune. This next one is from Norwich-based artist Juliet. This song was written as part of a collaborative project celebrating International Women's Day. It brings together Norwich local and standout Juliet with top-tier producers from all over East Anglia to create a powerful statement on womanhood, resilience and a shared experience, spearheaded by fellow Norwich local and Grammy and Brit recognised engineer LeVar Bullard. Juliet was personally invited to the project with her unique sound and captivating energy, making significant waves in a local scene she fiercely champions. Juliet presents the Norwich new music show that we also go out on the same station, so we are good friends, radio friends across the same radio station. But this is music that she is releasing in her own right, and this is called Stay Loud.
I've been over analysing, I've been thinking deep. Worry about my troubles, why I tried to sleep. Really deep in what it is to be a woman. Wanna lead with grace, practicing decorum. I wanna be the woman that I wish I saw. When I was struggling, she'd stand at my door. But that wasn't always the reality. reality. At times I felt lost and scared to be me. Our bodies pumped with hormones since a young age. We were just little souls trying to regulate. And just as you get used to it, our body change again. And then they say we lost our minds and then we start again. Say we lost our minds and we start again. Then we start again, then we start again. Going through the motions, then we start again. Then we start again, then we... Shout out to all the women, you're like shining stars. I see you working real hard to keep you home for the love. You juggle everything, you don't complain or let it sink. You got a high tolerance, it's stronger than you think. I'm cheering you on, babe, I'm cheering you on. And when times get tough, know that you're strong. Babe, know that you're strong. I've had some really tough times, been touched where I don't wanna be touched. Ill, you crossed the line. I'm sick of being over-sexualized. I feel that stare in your eyes. Why do you feel obliged to take control of my body? You can't tell me what to wear, now take your hands off me. I'm worth so much more than what's on me. My mind is full of love, don't take that from me. But I still have faith, and that ain't left me. I try to protect my soul, try to protect my family. We're a special type of breed. Don't fight, just love us and let us be free. Shout out to all the women, you're like shining stars. I see you working real hard to keep you home for the love. You juggle everything, you don't complain or let it sink. You got a high tolerance, it's stronger than you think. I'm cheering you on, babe, I'm cheering you on. And when times get tough, know that you're strong. Babe, know that you're strong. This is a message to all my women. We come so far since the beginning. Keep fighting for our rights, stay loud, protect each other when we're in big crowds. Look out for warning signs and spread love. And don't forget to give each other hugs. This is a message to all my women. We come so far, girls stay winning.
That is Stay Loud from Juliet. This has been the New Music Generator. You can find a full track listing of everything we play on our social media channels, Facebook and Instagram, at New Music Generator. You can listen again to the show back on YouTube. You can listen to it again as a podcast on our Spotify feed and also on your radio station's Listen Again platform. Thank you for your company. Going to leave you with this track from Sudbury artist Millie Tester. This song's called Talk About It. It's a hook-driven pop single blending the emotional honesty of Gracie Abrams, the punchy pop edge of Olivia Rodrigo, and the polished, infectious sound of Tate McRae. Built around relatable lyrics and instantly memorable chorus, it's a radio-ready track with strong appeal for contemporary pop audiences. Let's have a listen.
Tell me you're sorry, keep me wanting more. Will you
That is Millie Tester and Talk About It. Our last track of the show tonight is a remix of a track that was originally released a few years ago by the band Silent Rogues. This was their debut single, and it's called Riot. It's an upbeat disco tune with a core message of make love, not war, inspired by artists like Kasabian, Django Django, and Duran Duran, particularly John Taylor-style bass riffs. This has been given a disco remix by Tom Cahill, a.k.a. SXMLFRS, which stands for 6 Miles Fires to do a jazz disco extended remix, I think. Bye. Silent Rogues, supporting on October the 17th Arctic Roll, who are the UK's leading Arctic Monkeys tribute band. Wow, what a great name. We're heading over to a new stream on YouTube Extra, talk about the NMG Awards and some other bits from the archive. So if you are watching us on YouTube at the moment, go back to our channel and tune into the new stream. It will appear in a moment.
You're watching The New Music Generator live
With Brewboard, a fiercely independent brewery proud to support independent